guys, I think that my audio was muted, but let me know in the comments. Can you hear me now? All right, let me go one more time. So on today's video, I am going to be sharing with you exactly how you can find profitable products to sell on Amazon. If you have been struggling to find stuff to sell, maybe you've been going from store to store trying to do online arbitrage and you're just not getting it, then this video is for you. Make sure you stay until the very end because what I'm about to share with you today has the power to change your entire life. And I say that with all seriousness. Drop in the comments your name and where you are watching from today. We want to provide the most value possible for you. So I am going to be sharing some testimonials from people who just got started to prove to you that it is not too late to start selling on Amazon, and it has the power to allow you to quit a job that you hate, maybe to just make extra money and provide a little bit more for your family. I actually posted this video earlier today and it kind of blew up. And I was thinking, growing up, there's certain things that you think, somebody must be rich if they have this. I always thought, somebody is rich if they have a garage, if they go to a fast food restaurant and order a number. So let me know in the comments, growing up, what did you consider something that made somebody rich? Was it them having a pool? It's just crazy how your perspective totally changes. And your whole time growing up, you're thinking, how do I make more money? How can I be happier? How can I provide more? And it's actually not those materialistic things that make you rich at all. It's taking control of your time. When you quit trading your time for money, that is when you're truly rich. So since your time is money, let's go ahead and get started. If you find these videos valuable, please just hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and drop a comment just because it really helps our channel grow and allows us to keep doing these weekly lives. So I want to show something that one of our clients shared with us in our group today, and it made me feel so happy. So Jennifer said that this morning she woke up to her first overnight sale. Between this and having an item sale while trick-or-treating with my kids Monday night, I am so excited. Not to mention, I found something I truly enjoy working on. And y'all, it really gives me the chill bumps because this is what it's all about. I'm not here to be an online guru promising you that you're going to get rich overnight because that's not going to happen on Amazon. It takes work and it takes time, but it is possible to make extra money. And I think the biggest struggle that people have is finding profitable products. So we have lately been focusing on, showing you step-by-step ways to find products. Today, I'm going to be covering the Discord group. And if you guys want to try it for a free month, it is CajunVenturesMo.com/Discord. Use the promo code CajunVentures, all caps, to get a free month. So a lot of people are concerned about leads lists because a lot of times a bunch of people jump on those listings and the price tanks. And it does happen 100%. So I want to share with you some tips and tricks that Brooke and I do daily to avoid this from happening and to use leads lists in a different way to find more products that other people aren't doing. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you so that we can jump right into this. And at the very end, I am going to be answering all of your questions live. And starting next week, we will actually be making, videos just answering your questions for our YouTube. So be sure once this is over and the main comments pop up, that you drop any questions you have. What do you have a specific question on? What do you want for next week? Because we want to provide the most value possible for you. So if you go to CajunVenturesMo.com/Discord and use the code CajunVentures, we convince the owner to give you guys a free month because if you don't like it, there's no point for you to stay in it. So I'm going to show you kind of just how it works step by step. So Discord is basically a server. I might be, a millennial because I had not been on Discord until I met Carter, the owner. So basically, I'm going to sum it up for you real quick how it works. Our last video goes over it step by step if you need help. But basically, let me zoom out a little so you can see this. So how it works is he has all these little subjects like welcome, introduce yourself, announcements. Where the money is happening in here is in the OA Leads 1, which is online arbitrage, and in the, yes, right here. So all these OA leads, I zoomed in a little too much, y'all. So anyways, so what you want to do, and that's not the only good thing about this group. They are really, really good. Like the ungating chat is probably my favorite. People will go in and just say, how do I get ungated? Oh, there we go. How do I get ungated for blank? Like this person said, how do we get ungated for the Jockey brand? Thanks in advance. So they will tell you where you go to order these products. We have been selling on Amazon for 6 years. So this group has helped us get ungated for a lot of things. And it's also a huge wealth of knowledge. But what you're really here for is to learn how to find products to sell. So let's go over that. So he has all these little sales leads, like OA leads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just clicked on a random one, 5. So there are some things that I would avoid personally, and let me tell you why. So this is how it works. So every day you get hundreds of leads. So you do have to do your own research to make sure, the price is consistent with what he said it's going to be. And then you also want to make sure, so like, here's just an example. So this is like a Betty Crocker pecan frosting, and y'all don't sleep on groceries. We make thousands every single month selling groceries. So this is $3.48, and it is from Walmart, and the sale price is $15. So you can make $3.72, which is 107% return on investment. You can see that they average about 32 monthly sales, but there's 9 sellers on here. Personally, I would not sell this. And the reason I wouldn't sell this is because it's too cheap and it's too accessible to a lot of people. The profit margin is over 100%, which is great. But if the price goes down, it's like, there's only 32 sales a month and there's already 9 sellers on there. So what is that? Like 2 sales a person. So like $7 a month. To me, that's just personally not worth my time. I would rather focus on items that are at least, $10 each. I prefer 15, 20, 30, 40, depending on your budget. But here is what I do that not a lot of people do with the Discord group. And I think that's why they don't get the most out of it. So this is one they just posted today. This is, how do you say it? Brock's Lemon Drops, whatever. Okay, so they have done all the work for you. So you're going to look on here and they're going to have the supplier, and it's CVS, which is where I get a lot of groceries I sell. Don't tell anybody, and don't tell the gurus I'm telling you all this. So you would just click the supplier right here, and it's going to open up, and then you click the Amazon listing, and I'm going to show you exactly what you want to check. So he's showing that this is a pack of 6 of these, okay? And he's saying the cost price, you're going to pay, ooh, whoopsie. Oh no. Okay, here we go. The cost price is $11.07. The sell price is $33.57. So your net profit is $10.18. So it's not quite 100% return on investment, but I think it's plenty of wiggle room. And now this one has about 200 sales a month and about 27 sellers. So we want to dig deeper. Okay, this actually looks like it could be a great product. So what do I want to do? The first thing I want to do is click right here on the supplier, and I opened it up already. So let me show it to you, y'all. So this is where you get the money, and this is what a lot of people don't do. So the first of all thing that you can do is see if you can pick it up locally, because like up here, you can see get 20% off this week only with select free CVS pickup. So like if I were, right now it's on sale, buy one, get one free, $3.69. So you could either check more stores in your area to see if you could pick it up and then get 20% extra off. Make sure you use Rakuten. Brooke, can you drop that link in the chat for them? Or if you go to CajunVenturesMo.com/discounts, you want to go there before buying anything, because it's just going to be free cash back on top of all this return on investment. So let's say we want to do shipping for this. Limit $99 per order. That is amazing. They're not really limiting you like a lot of stores do. Now be careful with these grocery items, because you want to make sure that they don't expire anytime soon. Most of these lemon drops type of things, they are pretty far out on expiration is the great thing. These like candy spices, they tend to have a longer expiration on it. So we want to see, this is $3.69. I can get it shipped. Perfect. Now what I want to know is, can I even sell this product? So back on the Discord group, you want to click on the Amazon listing, which is right here. Okay. So let me see which one. Okay. So I'm going to show you another tool I use and how I check this all very, very, very quickly. So I just open up the Amazon website, and you can do this with any product. Just, you want to learn the process, and then you can find anything. So then I click on my little Seller Amp extension, which is an amazing tool, super affordable. We also have a discount link for this at CajunVenturesMo.com/selleramp. Everything's in the description as well. So this is what we want to look at. The very first thing, we want to zoom in right here, and we want to check the alerts panel. So you want to see if it's multiple, because before November, you're not allowed to send these to Amazon, FBA. You would have to fulfill them yourself. But since it's November and it's, those good months, we can send it. So that is great. So then you want to click out the variation. So variation would just mean this listing has more than one way it's sold. So this is like a pack of 6. If you go look on the listing, they also have a different, variety pack. So you just have to factor the sales into that number. So I'm looking at this, and what you want to look at on Seller Amp is what has the price been over time? Because let's say, look right here, something crazy happened on this day. In the buy box, somebody in FBM listed it for 133. Maybe that was a typo, because I don't think anybody would be paying that. It must be some really good candy. And so you want to see that the price over the past 3 months has, pretty much average around 35, but recently it has kind of gone down a little bit to like 27.97. So that's when you want to come over here to the offers, y'all. So you want to focus on the FBA offers, because that's your competition. So let's say they're doing about 200 sales a month. So we want to look at the stock that all these people have to actually determine a good estimate. Well, this one person has 238 and they're at 27.97. So they might sell them all out in a month. They might get more. Who knows? We would rather err on the side of caution than overestimate, but you also don't want to go in too low and leave money on the table. So let's just say we are going to go in at 27.97, where that person with 238 has, just to be safe. All right. So if we do the buy one, get one free, it ends up costing us $11.07. Most of these items, if you order like over 35 or a certain amount, they deliver them for free. So you don't ever have to pay for shipping. So this would be like an $11 investment. And let's say you would make $4.39 each. So this is one way to sell, but let's take it to another level, because this has been posted in this group. So a lot of people might go after this. The price might tank. You never know what could happen. So this is how I use Seller Amp. So if you go to selleramp.com and you go to just the main page, what I want to do is go from the Amazon listing, y'all. Let me put this down so I can show y'all. This is truly live. Okay, so I just want to copy this, the name of the listing. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to type it in here, and I'm going to take off pack of 6, because that's like the whole listing. So I want to see, are there other ways we can sell this product? Because a lot of times they'll just post a single pack, and you can actually find multiple packs that you can sell easier. So this is going to pull up any other way that you can sell this product. Sometimes it'll be finicky if it has like commas or anything. So sometimes you just want to take all of that off. So I know that this, group is sending everybody to these, but I also see they have a single pack right here. And normally you do want to sell in 6 packs because you can make more money. But we want to click on this one and see, could we possibly take over this listing, because it has a pretty good sales rank. And look, the other one has over 16 sellers, and this one only has 3, y'all. So let's go check it out. So all you want to do is click on that item, and then this is going to pop up. So I'm seeing this this single pack sells for about 30. It sells about 31 a month. And Brooke, could you come move this camera to the other one for me? My camera guy just must have disappeared, y'all. And point this to here so that people on Instagram can see. Okay, so what you want to do is come up here, and the only alert, you want to look for alert, because you don't want it to be an IP alert, which means you're not allowed to sell it. You want to make sure you are allowed to sell it, and it's only meltable, so that's fine. So the price that we paid was $369 divided by 2, Brooke. Want me to dead it on my phone. 1 second, guys. I failed math in high school, if it's not obvious. Okay, $369 divided by 2, $1.84. I'm just figuring out the cost, since I'm going to be getting buy one, get one for free. So I'm going to type in $1.84 on here. And then I want to look, like it's going to default the price for the lowest price. But somebody is way underpriced right now. They're at $4.49. I don't even know how they're making money on that. So you want to look at the average over time, which looks like it's closer to $7.99. $9.93, $8.98. So I'm seeing this one person has 24 at $8.98. So let's say we go in at that same price. So I type in $8.98. And if you sell it this way in the single pack, you can actually make $2.05 for each sale. And if it's 31 sales a month, let's say you get half of those sales, that's like $30 just for this one product. And y'all, this is just one tiny, tiny little example. And another way you can find products is, see right here how they have on the CVS website. I do this all the time. So I might have not normally even thought to go to this CVS website, and look right down here. Look at all these other candies that they have on sale for buy one, get one free, right? So I just recently realized this, and I kind of feel like an idiot. I just started using Seller Amp about a month ago when our clients convinced us to use it. And okay, so what you can do on these sites is you can actually you can click the Seller Amp on a website, and it is going to show any item that matches that item on Amazon. But you always want to click into it, because you see this one right now, that one person selling one for $4.49. That's not actually accurate. The accurate price is actually closer to $8.98. So always open it up and see. Make sure in Seller Amp you go set your settings. But like, this is totally live. So let me just see. I'm just going to click a random thing. Let me click this Laffy Taffy and just see. I haven't looked any of this. Okay, see, what I want to check first is like if it's even available. I don't want to type in, my local store. But okay, shipping is available. You don't want to really do any of this work till you know if the product is even available for sale, right? So I am going to do the exact same thing that I just did. I am going to search this. Now, Laffy Taffy has a lot of flavors. So we want to make sure that we get the right one and the right ounces. So it looks like this is Laffy Taffy Laugh Bites Candy, 6 ounces. Okay, so here is a 4-pack right here. And this is like $3.59. Let me see. 6 ounces, 4 ounces. I'm just trying to find the right one. Laffy Taffy. Let me take this out. I'm going to take some of these words out just to see if it pops up even better. And you can also take it and go search it. Let's see. Laffy Taffy, I think this is it. So this is only $9.99, so I don't think that's going to be profitable. Now, you can't expect to find something like immediately, because it obviously, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing this full time. Let's look at these trolley things. But you can basically do this with any products. I have several products at CVS that they usually put on a sale like this. Like, the items are usually about $5 and they're $1.99 about once a week, every single month, y'all. And so what I do is that once a week, I order them so that I can sell them, for the premium. So let's see, this is a pack of 12, and it says your max price you should pay. So if we would be getting 12, it's buy one, get one free. I don't have my calculator because I have the phone on live, but you basically would just click it, enter the cost of goods, and just keep searching until you find something. I usually do recommend going for the multi-packs. And if you hit the Seller Amp button and nothing pops up, all you have to do is go to the main page and then copy and paste it right here. So I started searching the Discord group to see what other products would be good to sell. So this is like a sweet chili sauce. Personally, I don't really fool around with liquids because they can break very easily. This one is, y'all, pumpkin pie mix. A lot of that stuff is doing really well right now, but I don't want to spend $8.48 to make $3.74. To me, that's just too risky. Here's some strawberry fruit and yogurt packs. So I don't want to go through every single one of these products, but I do want to show one that I had found earlier. Let me find it real quick. Which one was it? One second, y'all. Vitamins do really, really well. I think it was like a Crisco or something like that. So this one is like odor eliminators. It's 50% return on investment, but to me, it could bust open. So like it's your business, so it's your rules. Okay, so here's one that I thought could be good. So I find you have less competition if the cost price is like $24.66 as opposed to $5, because a lot of people are getting started and they can't afford that. And if you can't afford to start with this, that's fine. Start with whatever you have, y'all. If you have $1, turn that into $5, then turn that $5 into $10, and just keep doing that. And so what we're going to do from the Discord group is, I see it is the cost price is $24.66, sell price $57.99. Net profit $17.35. That's a return on investment of 70%. And the higher price you sell something for, the less the percentage of fees. So keep that in mind. It's really, really important. So I'm seeing they do about 39 sales a month, but what I really like, there's only 4 sellers on this, okay? And they'll show you that they also, you want to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples. So we want to click right here on the Amazon listing, right? And I see that is a 3-pack. And then I want to go click right here where it says the supplier. And this Brickseek will show you if your store has any, if you want to grab them locally instead of shipping them. Some items cannot be shipped. They can only be delivered. But Walmart has delivery from store and it's usually free. And they just have somebody in a random car, like normal car, come deliver. So I freaking love that I don't have to go to the store. So I want to make sure everything matches up. So I see on here it is a 48 fluid ounce pack of 3. So then I see this is it. Yep. And I would have never thought about selling Crisco in a million years, y'all, if the Discord group didn't send me this. So then what I do, I will look on here. I'll see, I can either pick it up today at the store near me or I can get it shipped, either way. So it is going to be a 3-pack. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to hit my Seller Amp button. So I really think the Discord and Seller Amp together are 2 powerful, powerful tools, y'all. So they are saying right now it's selling for like $57.99. So let's look over time because you can see the price has gone up, down, and it's kind of all over the place. So I'm seeing, 3 months ago, or I look over the year, but like you can change it to 3 months right here. Let me zoom in so y'all could see it a little better. Pretty consistently, it has been around $57.99. And what you want to look for is what the buy box price is in pink, because that's where the money happens. So it's actually been a little bit higher than they're estimating. It's been around 60. So let's look at our competition. So wow, they do not have a lot. A lot of people are doing this fulfilled by merchant. I recommend doing, wow, okay, y'all, this might actually be a good opportunity for somebody. They only have 2 fulfilled by Amazon. And I'm not selling any of these. I'm just sharing this as an example, but I'm not saying go sell this exact product. Take what I'm teaching you and learn it to find your own products that, maybe are not being shared on a YouTube video, and keep your products tight to you. We learned the hard way a couple weeks ago that people will steal things that you worked really hard for. So keep that in mind. I really think you could possibly get up to $69.99 for this, because if these FBM offers, which is where they ship it themselves, you can go higher and you'll get the buy box. And they only have 2 FBA at this low price. This person does not know how to price. They need to be priced higher. So let's just estimate we could get $69.99. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to enter it in here. But you want to make sure the other, okay, so like let's say we did get $59.99. You want to make sure it's still profitable at that lower price. That's still 72% return on investment. But I really think we could get $69.99. And so how I set my settings, it's showing me the max I could pay for this is $40 to get the return on investment that I want. So this is now 107% return on investment. And how you would package those, you would just take the 3 items once you get them, probably put them in a box or some sort of bubble wrap, or Brooke, what's it called that you use for the bundles of grocery? What is it? It's like a plastic styrofoam looking stuff. Use that and then put a sticker on it that says sold as a set, do not separate. Shrink wrap. My brain was escaping me. So as you can see for this one item, they do 53 sales a month, y'all, and that could be $26.50 profit. There's only 3 FBA sellers. You could get on this listing today if you go to Walmart and pick this up, and you could dominate this listing. So like, let's say you get, let me go back to this handy calculator. Let's say we just get like, there's not many FBA sellers. Let's say we get 40 sales a month, whatever, just as an estimate. Let's say that we get that at $26.50 times 40 sales a month. Y'all, that's $1,060 extra dollars for your family. And those products that you get are going to add up. You take just one of those little products and it is going to be a game changer for your family. It can definitely allow you to quit a job you hate and basically just start living life on your own terms. So I am going to hop in a chat and Brooke can come join me. Let me know, y'all, did you find this tutorial step-by-step valuable? we have a couple different tools that we use, and we just wanted to provide, the most value possible. So drop your questions you have in the chat so that we can feature them and answer them for you. All right, Classic City Ventures. I love that username. What guide? How do I access this? We do have a step-by-step beginner's guide that teaches you from A to Z how to sell on Amazon and gets you access to Brooke and I daily in our private Facebook group, which honestly, it's my favorite part of my day, waking up and seeing your wins. It allows you to be with a community of like-minded people who are hustling to make their life better for their family. And we do have a free training tonight at CajunVenturesMo.com. It is limited to 200 people. So if you guys want to learn more, sign up here. But we want to help people of all budgets from all walks of life. And that's why we do these free live trainings every single Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. All right.
You asked for it. I'm here. Hey, y'all.
Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate that. Going live makes me very nervous. So to hear that that just makes my whole day. Now, y'all drop those good nitty-gritty questions because it's hard for us to come up with them. But if you ask, we want to provide, whatever we can. How would you package 3 of something that large to sell?
That large, what was it? Real quick.
The Crisco, like it's a vegetable.
Something that heavy. Something that heavy, I would take it and I'd find a box that fits those 3 items exactly, and I'd box it up. Put the FN SKU on it and put a sticker on it that says sold as set, and then we just ship it in right that way. If it was something a little lighter, we would probably take that shrink wrap all 3 items together, put the sticker on, and also put that sold as set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so exactly.
That's how we would do it.
All right, Maria, I feel you. I got so frustrated. I didn't find anything. I didn't know what I'm doing wrong. Most of the times you don't even know what to look for. You're probably walking right past stuff. Like at the grocery store, I sell normal price cereal on Amazon, y'all. And 6 years ago when we started, I wouldn't even thought to go scan that stuff. It's the normal, boring, weird items. I say start with embarrassing products. But if you guys need help, we have multiple step-by-step videos like this. You can also use Seller Amp to do store stalking and find products online. Our last 3 videos covered that. Thank you so much, Paul. That is so, so sweet. Okay, so let's see. What happens to unsold inventory? What if it bombs?
Great question. What happens to that is you usually get it back, and we usually try to liquidate it either on another third-party site, such as eBay, or if it's damaged, we either give it to a thrift store or give it to people in need if it's something that could be reused.
And you'll file it as unsold inventory and a charity donation. But the point of using this data, like in Seller Amp and the Discord group, is to avoid that. Like, yes, it's going to happen. You're not going to sell every single product. Stuff's going to get damaged. But if you make smart, calculated decisions, the amount of items that are going to bomb are going to be way less than if you just say like, oh, I think this will sell.
Yeah, data over your gut for sure. Just because you like something doesn't mean the entire world likes it. And that's why we use these tools to figure out what's selling.
All right. If a product has like 30 offers, but the return on investment is like $291, is it safe going into this listing? What do you guys consider when looking at listing with a lot of offers? That is a great question. Now, it really depends. It's not just the amount of offers, it's the quantity that each one has. It's the wiggle room you have in your profit margin. So if you're at $291, did you pay $1 for it? And for my earrings.
Yeah, because we usually try to stay with products that are over $15. Because if it's really cheap, then a lot of times all the fees get eaten up by Amazon. So there's a lot of factors when it comes into a question like this. But if there's 30 sellers and they have a lot of inventory in each one, maybe we would buy that one and just put it listed as FBM maybe, just because we don't want to pay high storage fees if the things don't sell.
I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker. You just need to look at those factors. What about Facebook Marketplace? Would you recommend if those items? If it doesn't sell on Amazon,
if you want to deal with the freaks.
Is it still available? Is it still available? Yes, it's still available. That's why it's listed for sale. I just personally don't like to talk to anybody.
Facebook Marketplace is kind of like the Walmart of online stores, in my opinion. And we do get rid of things on Facebook Marketplace. You just have to deal with a lot of strange individuals and messages that come across.
Speaking of strange messages and individuals, Do you think they're talking about me?
Wow. Now we even having bots coming on our live, so you made it, Mo.
All right, guys, I want y'all to give Sandy a huge shout out because she is crushing the Amazon game. How much did she just hit? Like, man, 30,000? Yeah, something crazy.
She started working with us
a couple months ago.
Like her sales just blow our minds, and like people like her let us know that it is possible for every one of you guys to do it, and we're always featuring her. So look, she's actually a real person, y'all. She's in this chat. Hey, Sandy.
All right, let's see. Let me find some more. And somebody else we're really proud of is Rhonda, who is also crushing the Amazon game. I just started selling groceries, and this information was very helpful. You really have to think outside the box. It's so true. And there's so many different ways to find products. Not only like you just have to get outside of like, if you're at the grocery store, what would you buy? Because it's not ever what you buy. It's always the weird stuff.
And because it's the weird stuff. And I'll give you the reason why it's the weird stuff. Because a lot of times you won't know where to find that item, say in a grocery store or in a big box store. But a lot of times we go to Amazon first thing and always search it in like Google. And all of a sudden that product pops up and is there available for you to buy it. And that's why you can make those sales on those weird items. Because no one sometimes knows where to shop for it, or sometimes just people don't want to get out of their house to go and buy that product.
I don't. I'd rather just click a button and have it delivered. Sandy hit 35,000 in sales, y'all.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane.
And I know you guys are going to come out and say, well, what's the profit? Because that is a great question, because those numbers sound great. But me and Morgan try to teach everyone the 3 times rule. So she would have probably made.
I mean, we can't say how much she made because we don't handle anybody's accounting.
But I'm guessing that she would have made around $10,000 profit off of that $30,000 she made in sales if she follows the rules that we put in place and try to stick to, because we want you to succeed and we want you to be a profitable business and not lose money selling on Amazon.
And Sandy did this all by herself with no help from anybody while sourcing all these products at stores with her son, JJ. So like, it is possible no matter what your situation is. You just can't make excuses and you got to get to work.
You got to put in the work and you got to get out there, source. You got to list. You can't just think that it's going to come to you. And if your items are not selling, you got to reprice and you got to look on the back, do work on the back end. So it's not just I'm just going to send this item in, sit down and get rich. It is work. And we want to let y'all know that Amazon is not get rich quick. It's that you do have to put in a lot.
You can get rich very slowly, but it is a sustainable income over time.
And you can work for yourself and you don't have to go to a job you hate anymore, for sure.
Which is priceless. Eddie, this is a great question. We actually did a whole video on getting ungated for DVDs. Most people say you have to go to the site where you spend like $1,000. We did it for less than what, 20, 30 bucks.
Yeah. And the video is here on YouTube.
The video is here on YouTube 100% for free. And people charge hundreds of thousands for ungating, but we didn't want to do that. So
that's a great little niche to get into, because where's the new DVDs now, and people do still like to watch DVDs, even old DVDs, because hey, when we're in our van, sometimes we don't have access to internet, but we do have a TV with a DVD player that we could always watch something. So you never know why someone wants
people still use
these old items, but people need them for everyday life.
People don't like change. So, okay, this is a great testimony. So just from our free training, selling books from Goodwill, which is just how Brooke and I started as well, $1,200 in sales in less than 2 months. This is such congratulations.
Yeah, and you turn that $1,200 into $2,400 into,
The secret is just to reinvest your profits back into your business. Goodwill is a great place to start. I went yesterday and our Goodwill has great book prices. So I got a bunch. The ones we recommend focusing on is like business books, coffee table books, religious books, any weird and eccentric.
Finance
does really good.
All stuff business. Where people want to learn. A lot of times you're searching that. People don't want just a novel or just a romance novel, because they could get that from anywhere. But it's things that they're going out and actually looking for to teach them something.
If you guys have started selling on Amazon, drop in the chat. I want to hear, because I'm so sick of people saying Amazon is oversaturated, it's too late. If you feel comfortable sharing, let us know. Have you made sales? How is it doing?
YouTube. Hey, IG, we're on YouTube if y'all want to hop in here. And get on some of these questions. We can't do both. So I just want to let y'all know while y'all looking at us.
All right. So Joe, this is great. He started in late August and you've done $2,300 in sales so far. That is amazing, especially while you have a full-time job. And of course, everybody always has their life outside of work.
Man, that's a
I know that makes me
that's so
Joe,
badass.
We can give you information. 99% of people will do nothing with it. So that those results are 100% from the work that you put in. So
I don't know why I'm saying chill bumps. They're free songs in Cajun country.
Susan just listed a book from Goodwill for $150. That is incredible. Y'all, yesterday at Goodwill, I found a DVD set that I paid $3 for, and the lowest price right now is $64.99. The stuff is out there. I'm actually going to make a video later today on some stuff I found at Goodwill just to give you some
Look at Jackie
examples.
go. Jackie, I see you out there. Your first box getting sent to Amazon this morning. Let us know how that felt, because I know the first box is always the hardest. But I know once you dropped it off, you're probably a little relieved, but still nervous because you want to make sure those items sell. So let us know how you're feeling about it.
Hey, Jason, I have not heard of this program. The only program we talk about is clearly our own program, which we don't always advertise a lot because we don't really want to be salesy and super like pushing stuff down your throat. But if you guys do want to learn more, it's CajunVenturesMo.com. And, we have hundreds and hundreds of testimonials that we get literally daily from our clients who've been putting in the work. What you get from us is pretty much transparent. What you see is what you get. That's what I'm trying to say.
What you get, for sure.
So I'm not familiar with that at all. But if you check our description, we do have a great program we recommend there.
All right, Charlene.
Let's see. Sue says hit 3K today since 10/9. So it has been 3 weeks, 3K. Y'all, it's possible. The money is out there. You just have to go get it. How much of your personal business do you use FBA versus FBM?
Almost, I would say 99% FBA, because who wants to deal with all that legwork of packaging boxes, printing the labels, getting them to USPS? Not us. So FBA all day. You get that buy box. You got more sales. You're not hands-on. You could go on vacation and make sales while you're on vacation. And
you can sell for more money. You can't grow your business if you're shipping hundreds of packages every single day. It's impossible.
It's impossible for one person.
Congratulations, Rich. 4 sales so far today, and the day is just getting started. Let's see. Yeah. Christina steadily increasing every month. I'm at 3,600 so far. That is freaking phenomenal.
Since August. That's great, dude.
I love that. Okay, so let's see what else. Who else we got? Oh my God, Rhonda, you crushed it yesterday. She had her highest day yesterday, 475 in one day, which is amazing. All right, just made 1 year this month, 50K in sales, y'all. What? That is unheard of. And you don't even have to have employees, your own storefront. You literally just have to sell it. Dude, I cry almost every day when I see the magic that is happening from people who put in the work.
And I want to tell you, we're proud of you for doing that, because a lot of people don't even get to that point. A lot of people will never even start their account. And look, you started your account, source, went through the headache, did your first shipment, and now it's just game on now. So let's get it going. Let's get that money.
All right, Karen, you got to be patient, especially in Q4. Things are not going to get checked in immediately. They might get checked in a day. It might be 2 months. That's why we always recommend keep sending items if you can afford to.
Amazon,
it has a mind of their its
and especially right at the beginning, you feeling like there's so much information coming at you. You rush in, and you finally get it there, and it's a slow wait. But let me tell you, once it starts getting checked in, it does move very fast. And before you know it, it's going to be 2-3 months in. You're going to have multiple shipments. And then you're going to look back at this time and say, man, I wish it might be a little slower right now so I could handle all of these tasks I have.
And you have to remember, too, the average retail business does not make a profit for 3 to 5 years. And on Amazon, you can usually make money within your first 30 days, which is just really unheard of. All right, let's see what else I got. Is FBA free? I have a KDP account. Yeah, KDP is for the digital products. It is free. FBA is not free. You pay $39.99 a month, and that gets you access to 410 million customers. Yesterday, we did almost $2,500 in sales in one day, which Straight
up,
best
day in a while.
That was our best day in a long time.
Not the best, but
that's
definitely in a while.
It's not profit. That's not profit. Our profit of that was about 1/3. So we made about 700 to 800 yesterday in one day. So to invest $39.99 a month for that, I say worth every freaking penny. I have never watched the Seller University videos, to be honest with you, so I can't really comment on that.
Let's go. Susan had the good one. Right below that one.
Right here.
Yeah. Can you do a class on to ask buyers for more feedback? We can, but ultimately, we do some little cards. We do send emails out sometimes, but it can backfire either way. So sometimes feedback kind of is good because it helps the algorithm, but it also could hurt when you're asking for this feedback. They might give you the negative feedback when you're looking for the positive feedback, which could hurt you. So I just think with sellers, over time, you're going to have that feedback regardless. So sometimes, like, why risk it? We include
a little note with any of our orders that says, you're pretty darn awesome for supporting our small business, because we want people to know it's us. It's not Jeff Bezos. It's Morgan and Brooke. And we say, if you have any problems with your orders, please reach out to us directly so we can get it fixed. And if you're happy with this, please leave feedback. And we just put the link. A lot of people.
Keynote here, you cannot ask for 5 stars or positive. You could ask for feedback and you could give them the link and they could go and drop it. But you can't ask for 5 stars. Don't put 5 stars on your card, nothing like that.
Don't offer anything in exchange for feedback that can get your account shut down. Check Amazon's terms of service.
Yeah, so all you Chinese sellers out there, we watching you.
A lot of people make fake accounts and they give away a bunch of fake products to get fake reviews, and it hurts the little guys like us. It really does. So you want to definitely comply. They do have something called feedbackgenius.com where they will automatically request reviews. You mainly want to concern yourself more with the reviews if you have a private label product on your product listing, because that's going to impact.
And then it's going to, because those private labels, it will get your product more to the top of the page. So that's where it's really important. As for reviews, it's just like I said, just be careful what you're asking for sometimes, because sometimes you'll get negatives when you want the positives.
Timothy is doing amazing. He has 2.5 months in, almost 10K in sales, which is freaking unheard of and amazing. And profit is 4,750. So he probably is doing some wholesale, something, maybe online arbitrage, probably. I don't know. What are you doing? Oh, that's it. I found an amazing wholesale plug. That's all it is, y'all. Wholesale is the way to scale your business. If you're interested in that, we use Smart Scout, and we have it linked in the description for y'all. All right, let me check one more question that we can do. And y'all, we are going to be featuring a new comment. So on the video that we just posted, if y'all go post your comments on there, we're going to be picking one to answer a response in a YouTube video. So make sure you go ask that on there. All right, so
maybe we could ask them all. You can get to all.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple real quick. Can you do a class on best way to source wholesale? We actually have in our guide step-by-step videos on that, and here on YouTube we have 3 different videos that are about Smart Scout with 3 different ways to find wholesalers. Today I'm going to organize our YouTube a little differently because we've just been posting a new video every week. So I'm going to have a section for like wholesale, a section for private label, a section for online arbitrage, and a section for retail arbitrage, just to make it easier.
But they could also go to CajunVenturesMode.com/Smart Scout, and we have that YouTube video on that page
to keep it easier. Yeah.
So we're just trying to keep it easier to where we remember. So I know y'all seeing CajunVenturesMode.com a lot, and that's why we do it, just to try to help you guys, give you all the information that y'all are asking for.
Yes. Okay. So any recommendations to get the weight, scale, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I can tell you 1 second. Yeah, we actually did a live review, Amazon.com/shop. Yeah, that's it. I was like, what is this? I'm writing it out for you real quick.
We're coming with it. It's Amazon.com/shop/CajunVentures. And in there, we do have a lot of the items that we personally use linked to where if you can look, you don't need them all, Amazon. But that's the tool that we use to run our business. So if you have the questions, you can find them there for sure. The scales, the paper, everything you might need to run your Amazon business.
Do we ever sleep? A little bit.
I'll give you that answer that way. She sleeps very little. She's always working, always got something on her mind, but I can fall asleep. I'm tired. Right. She got me tired, guys.
All right, listen, we'll sleep when we're dead, okay? How do you find more wholesalers? So a really easy way to find wholesalers is to start at Google. And I want you to start by just Googling your state, okay? That's just an example. You can do it anyway. So like for us, we would type in Louisiana wholesalers, and then you're just going to have a ton that pop up. And in order to do wholesale, you have to have your LLC, your EIN, and a resale certificate. Those 3 things are required to be a wholesaler. So make sure you have that before you even go into it. And on the kdeventuresmo.com/SmartScout, we do have a template of exactly what we send. For local suppliers, I recommend calling them instead of email. It just has gotten us further.
And this is a lot of work because you will have to call and you will have to email a lot of people before.
You're going to get a lot of no's.
You might get a lot of strikeouts, but you got to keep working at it.
And then what you're going to do is once you get them, you are going to just ask, how do I set up a wholesale account with you guys? Once you get it set up, they're going to send you their catalog, and you want to use, you could use Seller Amp, you could use Smart Scout. You want to run their products through to see which ones will be profitable. And then basically all you're doing is placing a bulk order. We focus on companies who are not directly selling their products on Amazon, or Amazon is not selling them. So you basically are allowed that allows you to help local mom and pop companies get more products out there. And it's a win-win because you make extra money for your family and you help them make extra money for their family as well. So that is just one way to do it. Let me know in the comments. Hit thumbs up if you guys want more resources on wholesalers, because it's not near as complicated as people make it out to be. And we would love to provide you with all of that. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for joining us live. What is your message of the day for everyone?
Go out there and do one thing that you've been putting off for the last week or 2. Just go and do it now. That's my advice.
Because action takers are the money makers. So you're never going to be ready. The situation and circumstances are never going to be perfect. So you just need to start right here, right now. We will be back next week. We appreciate y'all so much. We love y'all so much for giving us the most valuable thing that you have, which is your time. All right, y'all. We will see you next week on the next video. And now, y'all,
go make that money.